I'll never throw away something you can mend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause the clothes that I love the best are clothes I've had for years. The clothes that I mended all the holes and rips and tears. And my clothes are full of memories, lessons that I'd learnt. My clothes are full of wisdom I didn't buy, that it was earned. And my clothes keep me dry, they keep me warm and cool. My clothes are easy, comfort is the rule. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away something you can mend. 'Cause the clothes that I love the best are clothes I've had for years. The clothes that I've mended all the holes and rips and tears. 'Cause your clothes should be a comfort, your clothes should be a friend. I'll never throw away a friend that you can mend. Whoa, so here we go. Don't you love the traffic? This is me, this is Sue, this is Spotty Cat. This is our very first Spotty Cat. Oh, don't you love the motorbikes? We say it's so quiet in the country. And whoa, whoops, no number plates, no faces, no places. And isn't that a nice box? Isn't that even a nicer box? Isn't that? I'm sorry, I'm probably making you really dizzy. Isn't that the biggest matchbox you ever did see? Anyway, we have a disease and charity shop disease, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you, whoops, number plates. My number plate, oh my God, don't clone me. God's sake, I wonder if there's a thing, Sue, that you get to fuzz out number plates. And anyway, whoa, in the back of the car, this is what I've got. What I'll do first of all, I'll haul some of it out so that we can have a proper look at what we got. Okay, back in a minute. I shouldn't be talking, really. That's what I should be. Okay, so so first off, really nice set of if you like all that stuff, it's a really nice set of 1970s retro chairs. Really looks at a G-plan, but they're actually at Umsko, which is Polish, but they actually made stuff for a lot of retro firms, and they made bentwood chairs for about 100 years. But these are really interesting. Hey Sue, you don't want to turn one upside down that's got a little label on, do you? I think one or two of them still have. Yeah, they've actually got labels on the bottom. And is that one a bit scratched off? I think, yeah, go on, have a go at another one and we'll see. And yes. Yeah, look. And so they've got, yeah, whatever. Anyway, they've got a label on. And we love all of that. Anyway, that was the retro chairs. I tell you, you know, it doesn't matter whether or not they're, you know, stylish or whatever. They were 20 quid for 4 chairs. They're solid, they're great. And whoops, I forgot to show them. I'm beginning to whisk off. And oh, the traffic. Anyway, love them. Let's get something else up. Are they okay? I wasn't really too sure, but in some ways, I mean, I think they, in fact, I'm fairly certain they got painted black, same as the bases of these tables. But and she's anyway, oh look, he's got a little cottage, didn't see that. And they came with this, and yeah, only someone.
It's like a pub table, isn't it?
It's a sort of coffee table, come whatever.
Oh, right.
And I don't know.
Oh, I see what you mean about
There's
that.
2 of these. Right, I'm gonna go have a. And so, yeah, this is the next I say disease. We have it ever so bad. But yeah, first off, the vinyl chairs, you know, they're comfy. They're a tenner each, you know, they're sort of on message. And I sort of had to have them sort of a bit lumped in, really. And these marvellous tables here, if you think you got problems, have a look at these. But what I did think would be interesting is what's underneath the newspaper, because look at this. Where is it now? Yeah, down here. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's what I call formica gold. And what we're going to do next is we're going to take the paper off. So I'm going to lug one of these tables off the street, and we'll see how we get on.
Okay, fire away.
Sideways on your phone. And okay, so these are the so quiet in the country. These are the sophisticated tools of the furniture renovator. A sopping wet second-hand sheet of mine, and a wooden spatula, and a kettle of quite warm water. So what we're going to do with this is just try and get it on top of the table, see what happens if we get it soaking wet. I don't know what the stuff is on here, but I tell you, look at this, it's a dream. And but even better than that, look at the underneath, it's fab. And so this looks like I'm going to use the kettle up, and then I'm going to see if I can take a little bit of the labour out of it by just letting it soak for a bit. But I don't know if you can see that, but wow. Of course, the other thing I should do is get Sue to do all the hard work like she usually does. What's going on, Sue? What am I doing? Just because I don't want the people to know how lazy I am, and misogynistic, and oh dear, and but hey, well, look at that. I think now what we're going to do here is we're going to, having revealed the mystery and seen what it's going to be like, let's get the wet rag to do all the hard work. And it should just get into this. I don't know what is in the paper. It's almost like glue made out of potato, or perhaps it's PVA, like real quality PVA. Anyway, what we're going to do now is basically we're going to do that, and we're going to forget about it for a bit. Maybe we'll see it after maybe half an hour. But at the moment, I guess that's, I don't know, was that 3 or 4 minutes work soon?
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. I tell you what, it seemed like an age, and so quiet in the country. Love it here. Right, now we're going to have a look at our bric-a-brac. And okay, so, dear me, you know, this is our little bits that we bought up and down the valley to the charity shops. I think this was Air Ambulance. This was £4. It's a brandy glass. Some people do love them. I nearly always see that in red. It's a bit unusual. And,
Yes, unusual we like.
I've actually got another couple of bits of glass here. We got a fair bit, so I'm not going to get deep into glass, but maybe we will. This, I think, is what they call Rutland pink, I think, or Oxford pink, can't remember. It's what they call Bagley glass, and I doubt if you can see them, but they're always ground off on the bottom. 1930s, 1950s, and you can always tell they're always just finished flat on the bottom, whereas a lot of pressed glass isn't. Absolutely love that to bits. I don't know what that was, £1, £2, but this is Victorian pressed glass, and oh dear, I love this. I don't think it's a celery vase, but it almost is. It's a vase. It's a 3-part mould, which today you probably won't really see, but 3-part moulds are just a sign of Victorian pressed glass. After a while, by the time they got into the pink Bagley, then that's literally 1 part. And a lot of stuff is 2-part, but 3-part moulds, and you can feel them. They've got little frits, and you get slightly older than this. The Bagley glass, probably 1930s, I think. This is probably about, I don't know, 1880, 1885, something like that. This was £1. I love it to bits. I just love it. Now then. Oh, some other bits. This doggy, do you like this doggy? Is he cute? And made in Japan. He's got tiny little scuffs on, not chips. You could touch those up. Even an idiot like me could touch those up, so no one ever knew. But anyway, love him. And it was 50p. I think he's 1960s, I think. And as I say, in Japan. And there you go. And hey, these are classic retro. Oh, bamboo. Look a bit retro 50s, might be early 60s, and they are Swinnertons, and the 6 of them. It's really nice recycling, perfect. £1 for 6. They're 60, 70, 80-year-old, and they're just lovely. And then we get into this. We're going to have to clear the table in a minute. And then we get into this, which is classic, and oh, don't I love them. Really nice quality, Victorian, willow pattern, everyone knows that. You can tell the age of it because it's still got the stands from when it was in the kiln. Turn it over, and I think it just says 11 on the back and a little decorator's mark. And that was £2, and that's sometime between 1860, 1880. Okay, £2. Right, we're going to have to clear the table, and then we'll get back into this again. And next motorcycle. Oh, it's missing a bobble, but oh, you know, it was £1, and I have a little place by the sea, and I would like to make that for £1. Hand painted, lovely, blah blah, dead modern, but cute as. Now this, which really wants to be in the light, is really interesting, and nice bit of sign designer glass. I didn't even bother trying to read the bottom. Is it up that way? Is it up that way? And I don't know how the focusing goes, but we will be, yeah, it was up the other way. And that's that. And really interesting, I know, apart from the fact that it's got a chip, and but it was £1. Really nice. I mean, otherwise that could be a £30 or £40 vase, but who cares? Right, next one. People always need one of these, your classic tidy, but that is, I think that's 30s. Looking at the underneath, I don't think it's 50s. It's the little sort of barley twist, which they weren't really doing in the 1950s. You know, reminds me of that Jacobean furniture. Next up, we have just speaks for itself. Really nice cribbage board. And a nice cribbage board. I don't know, some sort of mahogany. I honestly don't know. Again, you know, if age matters, that's lovely. It's got to be 60, 80 years old at least. And then there was this lady. She, I say she looks like she's been running through the poppy fields, if you know what I mean. Anyway, she was so happy, and she's got pine nuts or something, and she's got pansies. We love pansies. And next one, this, oh, I can't remember the name of the company that does this. British 1960s. Ah, it's got a few little bits there, but that is so screaming retro. I just love it to bits. It's got a chip, but love it to bits. And here's another one, the same sort of things. I bet you remember this stuff. And I don't know if you can read what it says. I don't know. Anyway, no doubt, ho ho ho, ho ho. This is unusual for me. It's a cucumber onion face pot. And I do like face pots. He's got a great face as well. And the top of it is like a cut slice of cucumber, which I didn't notice. Sue pointed that out to me. But usually these are Sadler, or there's a few other as well. Silvac, absolutely classic. Unmarked, but really nice taste. And I think he was £1. And then I picked up 3 records for £1. I picked up Barber and Bilk, because solid jazz. And anyway, the cover's beautiful. And then a Jennifer Rush, because I've heard of her, and I think she's 70s or 80s. And it's got an inner sleeve. And then Overloaded, which is Blondie and all the rest of that. Anyway, £1 for 3, and this is Ronco. I do believe Ronco is collectible in itself. Please help me. I told you I've got charity shop disease, and I need a charity shop doctor. Okay, yeah, just start. Yeah, you're going. And. So, here we are, back to the table. I'm not so sure this has worked. Or, I think we might have to have a lot more water on it. Yeah. I don't know what this gunk is. I think I might have overestimated how easy it was going to be to get this off. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I think that the second layer will probably be much more amenable to the water. I don't know what this stuff is on top. I don't think it's polyurethane. I think it's something like PVA is what I think. It would be rock hard if it was polyurethane now. Anyway, right then. So, this is oh, it's so quiet in the country. This is a bit like watching paint dry for you, so we'll come back to this in 10 or 20 minutes when we've we on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. These are ridiculously beautiful. These were I don't know what you call them, small Sunday glasses. Much easier or much more desirable than often you see this sort of era glass. Little glasses, sherry glasses, port glasses. These are really cute. I had 6 of these, I think, for £2.50 or something similar. They're applied foot. They've got what we call a device mark on the bottom, which is a little X on there. Probably means they're Edwardian, probably about 1910ish. They're just beautiful. Lead glass, they're hand cut, just beautiful. This, which is just so nice, it's a saucer, but Welsh costumes, we see this transfer pattern a fair bit, and I guess this is probably turn of the last century, 1900. No maker's mark, Staffordshire porcelain, blah blah, not really worth much. Do you want to stop and we can start? Yeah. Well, and these are classic. Anyway, once again, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dishes, and this is Wooden Sons, a Yuan pattern. Wants a little bit of a wash. Oh dear, but £1 for 6 cereal dishes, and these are 1930s, I think. Wooden Sons. Anyway, the big vase. This, no one loves these anymore, and this is what they call Staffordshire cheap lines. And looking at the top, I wouldn't swear it didn't have a lid on, but Staffordshire cheap lines, they bang these out by the hundreds of thousands, but they're hand decorated, hand gilded. On the bottom it says made in England, and I love these. Do you know these are apparently almost worthless now, and I must have about 8 or 10 of them. I told you, charity shop, I have a disease. We're spinning round so you can see the other side. Do a twirl, do a twirl. Well, it's got a nice rose with a bit of fog. As I say, classic Staffordshire cheap lines, pottery. This is made in England. Bang on 1900, I should think, you know, but crazy. And this was a free gift from the recycling. They were glad to see the back of it. Oh, I didn't quite realise that I'd bought so much. This is just a nice little solid wood, tidy, paper tidy, which I think that's oak. That's like silver cut oak on the back, isn't it? And hey, it's just modern, but like it was £1, and we love it. And and something else as well. Really, I like love this. This is one of those embroidery kits that you get, but they put it into a Victorian oak frame, Edwardian oak frame. Really sets it off, and by comparison to a lot of these, it's just a sweet subject. It was £1, and there we go, the very, 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 very last thing out of the strange things that I bought. The big reveal, dang, 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 is, and there he is. He was up on a top shelf, okay? And, you know, don't blame me. And when I looked at him, I thought he was actually made of coloured glass. And I just thought, wow, that's crazy. How much is that? It's £2.50. And but when they grabbed it down, I don't know if you can see, he's actually full of peppers. And I don't know if that makes it better or worse for me. And hey, but if he was empty, I would have bought him, whatever. You know, I've never seen glass cockerels like that. No. Right then, we're going to stop this here just for a moment. Oh. Okay. Now we're into the heavy metal, and let's get it out. I think all of this was £6, and just hold on a moment, I'll be straight back. I want to find out. I've got a mandrel kit on here. Really nice, it's Japan. Oh, here we go again. Anyway, what have we got? And I've also got a mandrel picket I'll show you. These are stonemason's hammers, really nice. And say fiver for the lot of these. £8 to a stonemason, and bite your hand off. This one particularly is lovely. He's got a maker's mark on him. When we get into doing some of the inside reveals, we'll get into, you know, more specific close-ups and the rest of that. Lovely little, I call them picture frame tacking hammer.
Pin hammer.
Absolutely love that. I don't know what this is for, but how can you not have one of those? It's just lovely, you know. And forged steel, we guess. These were still absolutely tightened together, so you can never have too many pincers. Oh, I love the traffic. These are blacksmith handmade, just nice grips for someone with a small forge, and they've got to be Victorian. This is a pair of points, and again,
That's
Victorian.
lovely.
Might have a graduation on there. Sometimes people used to think of them for blacksmiths, but I think these are a bit big. Engineering, and again, blacksmith made. Lovely the way that's punched through. Oh, boys love rust. And this, which is probably, you know, what people would call an apprentice piece, and a lot of these are a bit stiff and don't work. Most of them are smaller, but I just love that. You know, the work that someone's put into making that, and maybe they used it all their life as well. Who knows? But I do love that, absolutely. And oh, we've just got, there might even be the guy's name that he's put up here. Anyway, we just got another 2 or 3 things that I forgot, and we'll go there next. Oh, and off we go again. And hey, they're 2 really nice metal lampshades that they came out of a skip. And here's my Sue, and she's done all the work. She's been doing all the filming, and the very, very last 2 things that oh, she is the star. Really, it's easy to be the star in the it's easy to be the star in the sunlight, but it's the real job is the star behind the scenes, I tell you. This, by the side of here, we got a mandrel, but Sue says it isn't, it's a pick, but it's a typical little head from a pick they would have used in the coal mines and the levels. And again, ancient. That's probably mid-Victorian, but this is what I wanted to show particularly. Oh, we're gonna have to go further back. So I bet Sue's a better camera woman than I am. Camera person, you mustn't use the words we're not allowed to use anymore. Anyway, that is a flamethrower, and that was £5 from Misted Recycling, and I just love that to bits. Don't even ask me about it. I'm gonna, oh, we're in shadow, there we go. But I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't there. No, you can't there either. But I'll come round here. I just wanted to show you, it's got a dial. It's got a wooden handle. It's got a little trolley. Anyway, I think now we are going to come around here, and I think we're going to get back to the table. Okay, so in a mo.
It's about a few minutes work.
It's pretty good, but it needs to soak in and sort of melt up the whatever it was that's on there. Anyway, we'll get back to it in a minute. Oh, here we go. Yeah, revealing the lie. Sue does all the hard work, and but anyway, wow, that was I think that was 7 minutes, and oh wow, oh Sue, that is so atomic. Oh yeah, take the rag off. I'm sure there's just some other little bits in it, but and yeah, look at that. Ooh, screaming retro. That's just beautiful. I'll give you a close-up of the formica, and yeah, and there you go. Isn't that just lovely? And so that's a before. No, this is an after.
Yeah.
That's what I'll walk over to the before. Oh dear, past the flamethrower and all the other stuff. What's that scene drill? Oh yeah, I bought these two. Ha, no I didn't. I found them in a skip. They're great. They're only repro, but you know, they're metal. Neat, you know. They'll go round again and not into landfill, won't they? Anyway, here we go. I don't know if you remember what that table was like. But basically, oh yeah, look, here's all our heavy metal. Basically, it was like this. Okay, so that's a before. And basically, that's an after. Hey, this is me, and this is Sue, and this is our very, very first spotty cat. Oh dear, stop us if you can, please stop us if you can. Oh, no number plates, can't film that. I wanted to pause for a moment. Can we take a little time? Can we blot out the cars, the big boys' toys? Blot out the crowds, turn off the noise. I wish that we were somewhere romantic, but this'll have to do. Or anywhere's romantic when it's just me and you. Oh, and the skyscrapers could be mountains, and the lampposts could be trees, and the road could be a river, and it's just you and me. And feel the rays of the sunshine coming down from above. I just wanted to take a moment to make sure you know that it's you that I love. Oh, and the skyscrapers could be mountains, and the lampposts could be trees, and the road could be a river, and it's just you and me. I just wanted to take a moment to make sure that you know that it's you that I love, that it's you